Mr. Srinidhi, it's all yours. Please introduce yourself and the topic
Hey,
which you're going to address.
hey, thank you, Amardeep. Thanks. Yeah, it's a thanks for all for giving this kind of an opportunity to talk and then probably debate on this kind of a platform. This is the first of its kind. So, but this is really good. So that and also started with the cool looking stuff. Thank you. So, myself is Srinidhi. So, I'm a solution architect in Intel. So, part of Intel probably since 2013. The post I previous to that, I was working with the ST Ericsson, is one of the semiconductor companies. So, from ST Ericsson and then Intel. So, I got more than 15 years of experience, especially on this. Not really entirely on the audio speech processing or etc. But I got the kind of the broader level of expertise from the system perspective, from the silicon perspective, and now I'm part of the Intel's IoT platform, where the Intel is mostly focusing on the kind of the voice processing, the speech processing at the edge. So the edge is being a kind of a nowadays the kind of the buzzword in the IoT industry. So whatever you do, a computing perspective, it has to be on the edge, right? So whether it is a voice or it's a vision or whatever. So there are various the pros and cons of the cloud computing versus the edge computing. So that's where the Intel is pushing very hard from its the hardware perspective, as well as from the software perspective, to provide the end customer the better the solutions around the speech processing, etc. Right? So yeah, coming to this the particular topic. So what we have, I think this the kind of the COVID has provided a kind of an opportunity to really leverage on the existing the speech and the voice technologies provided by the technological companies like Intel, right? So the Intel has a broad spectrum of the kind of the hardware as well as the software solutions. For example, the OpenVINO is one of the solution. The OpenVINO initially we had a kind of the more focus on the visual, but nowadays from last 1 year or 1.5 years, so it has opened up even for the audio processing as well. So that has a kind of given a kind of a bigger opportunity even in this kind of a COVID situation, and kind of a the touchless kind of an interaction, for example, or is it kind of a human to digital kind of an interaction, not really the human to human kind of interaction kind of use cases. This has really blown up. There are so many use cases are coming in. So, and then we are kind of highly enthusiastic to work in this kind of a community, and we have lots and lots of solution around this based on software as well as the hardware, because it's not just the software solutions what we are planning to offer, because in order to provide a higher efficiency from the security point of view or from the confidentiality point of view, you need a similar kind of a support from the hardware, right? So yeah, so there are probably we can talk more and more on this when we have a kind of a discussion. So what are the hardware capabilities what Intel is offering today? For example, GNA is one thing, that is Gaussian and Neural Accelerator. So that is from the AI domain, for specifically meant for this kind of a speech processing, right? So and coming back to the software solutions, so OpenVINO is one of the most powerful and highly adopted solutions in the IoT world today. Yeah, so we will talk more and more on this. So yeah, thank you, Amadeep, and thank you Tukuoro, so for organizing this kind of a the platform. So it is nice to meet you all.
Yeah,